right, what's up everybody? So it's time to do some strength training. The last type of workout we did was a HIIT cardio. We didn't use any weights. We used all body weight stuff. We got our heart rates going. We're still gonna get our heart rates going with this exercise, but we're gonna get some weights knocked in there too, right? Because we wanna get nice and strong. So really quick, I'm gonna run down the types of sets that we're gonna be doing if you missed the first ones. The first type is Tabata. You guys know and maybe have heard of Tabata. So you're gonna be doing 20 or 30 seconds of work. Then you're gonna be resting for 10 or 15 seconds depending on what you do. So 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. 30 seconds work, 15-second rest. All right, the next type of work that we're gonna be doing is a giant set. The giant set is consistent of 4 different exercises. You're gonna be working for 30 seconds and a 10-second rest. It's not really a true rest. That 10 seconds is just enough time for you to put down your weights, pick up the next type of exercise equipment that you're gonna need, and get back in, right? So you're gonna be working consistently for 2 minutes on that one. The next type is a building set. The building set is gonna be 3 different sets. The first minute is working from 0 to however many sets you can do for that minute. The second minute that you're doing, you're gonna work at that top number, you're gonna get all the way back down to 0, and then the third set is a 2-minute long duration. You're gonna work from 0 to your top number, and that top number back to 0 non-stop. The next type of workout is our triple set. The triple set is consistent of 2 main exercises. You're gonna do the first exercise, then we're gonna switch to a second exercise. We're gonna go back to the first exercise, but hopefully we can put a little bit more juice into that third one, give you a little bit more cardio boost. The next is a 60-second challenge. This is when you go balls out. You give it everything you have because it's 60 seconds, and we can do anything for 60 seconds. All right, so really quick, I'm gonna give you a little rundown of the workout, okay? So we've got our warm-up, we've got our Tabata, we've got our giant set. You can take a little snapshot, screenshot that one, so you guys know the type of work that you're gonna need to be doing. Here's the second part of the workout. And then you've also got your third type of workout. Of course, we can't forget our core, right? Always gotta get core in there. Cool. So check it out. I'm gonna show you some of the different moves. You may have been looking at some of these and been like, what is that? So I'm gonna show you really quick. Some of them are really basic, and I'm just gonna show you some fundamental things that I wanna make sure that you're doing to avoid getting any injuries or anything like that, okay? So the first thing you're gonna be doing, you're gonna need is a barbell. Okay, so you need to get your barbell. You're gonna need to get maybe 1 or 2 extra plates. Maybe you have this stuff at home. Maybe you're going to the gym. Whatever you gotta do, make sure you have at least some equipment, okay? If you only have some kettlebells, you can work with some kettlebells too, depending on what it is that you need, okay? So the first part of your warm-up is a barbell squat, which sounds pretty simple, right? So when you're setting up for your squat, you wanna make sure your feet are just outside those hips, toes are slightly pointed out, you have a nice tight belly, right? Your chest is nice and high. When you're coming down for your squat, you're coming down to a 90-degree, and then you're gonna push up through the heel and squeeze the butt on your way up. So from the side, start here, come down, and up. All right? Second thing is a barbell lunge. You're gonna keep the barbell up on your back, step back, lunge down, and you're gonna step back in, switch legs, and get back down, okay? So from the side, you're gonna be standing here, step back, lunge down, get that knee almost to the floor, back up, step in. If you need to do a moderate lunge because maybe you're not strong enough, maybe you have some knee pain, then you start right here, go half lunge, come back up, and step in, okay? Nothing wrong with that, you'll work yourself up. Next thing, push-ups. Sounds easy enough, right? We all do push-ups. I know we've all done push-ups, a lot of push-ups. But you wanna make sure you're doing them right and that you're activating the right muscles, okay? So with your push-up, your hands are just underneath those shoulders, feet are together, stomach is tight. You're gonna come down, almost to the floor, and bring it back up. From the side, start here, come down, and up. Make sure that your abdominals are tight. You don't want your butt nice and high, and you don't want to be drooping either. Keep your back straight. Come down and up. Barbell clean. So a lot of different exercises have different names. Barbell clean, sometimes it's also called a snatch. It's all whatever you want to call it. So you're gonna grab your barbell. It's a quick movement. It takes a lot of practice to really get into it. It's fast. All right, so you're gonna start here, nice strong set position. You're gonna bring the bar up almost like you wanna do an upright row, but then you're gonna quickly get the bar and you're gonna squat underneath it and stand up and bring it back down, right? So bring it up, stand, and relax. Okay, so the object is that you're getting your elbows up here and turning it over. Almost like your elbows are gonna be like a C, all right? The one thing I don't wanna see is this. See, it's a reverse curl. I don't want that. My elbows are staying low. I'm gonna hurt my elbow. So use your shoulders, use your back, use your legs. Snatch it up, stand, and relax, okay? Plate lunge with a twist. So you can use a plate, you can use a kettlebell, whatever you want to use. So you can start here, you're gonna step back. As you lunge down, you're gonna twist. Step back in, lunge and twist. You're gonna get your upper body, you're gonna get your midsection and your legs all at the same time. All right, if you want to intensify this movement, then you can do a plyometric lunge. So you start here, jump into the movement, okay? Fast, slow, whatever you need. Let's see here. Plate press, forward, jump, turn. So your first set of Tabata, when you go back into it, the first move there is your plate press, forward, jump, turn. Sounds like a lot, huh? It's really not that bad. So you're gonna start here, okay? Feet just outside the hips. Plate close to your chest. Now, you're gonna jump forward and press the plate forward at the same time, like this, okay? So then you're gonna bring your feet together, bring the plate back into you, turn, and do the same thing. Got it? Bent over row, upright row. This is your second move in Tabata. Bent over row, upright row. Make sure your hands are just outside your legs so that your thumbs are touching your thighs, okay? You're gonna bend it down so that your back is straight. You're gonna bring the bar from where your knees are to your belly and back down. Stand up, upright row, right? So bend down, bar to belly, back down, stand, upright row, right? And you just repeat that for your 20 or 30 seconds, those two moves. Moving into your giant set, the first exercise is a clean and press. So clean and press, you're gonna be doing a shoulder press along with that clean that we did in the warm-up, okay? And remember, it's a fast move. So start here, nice strong set position, okay? So feet are underneath those hips, toes are slightly pointed out, shoulders are back, stomach is tight. You're gonna clean and press, catch it, and return back to your thighs, okay? Clean it up to your shoulders, press up, catch, release. The bar should be very close to your body. So snatch it up, press, catch it, release. Squat and press. Again with the barbell. So you're gonna start here, feet a little wider than your hips. You're gonna come down and press it over your shoulders at the top of the squat. Back down and up. Make sure you're pushing through your heel of your foot and you're really using that momentum to get that weight over your head. You really want to get that movement to be very fast. That's where the strength, the endurance comes through, okay? 4 bottom pulses. So after you do those 2 sets, remember this is all your giant set, right? So you don't really get that much break. And come right here, bar up on your back, feet just outside those shoulders. 4 bottom squats. You're gonna get low. You're gonna stay there for 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand back up. 2, 3, 4. Remember, you want to stay nice and low when you're doing those squats. And push up through the heel when you come up. That way, we're not hurting your knees. We're not putting an overload on the front muscles, okay? Next one, the plyometric lunge with the twist. Now this is going to be kind of the same thing that we did in the warm-up, right? You can moderate however you want. You can do the jumps, you can slow it down, you can step it back. I don't really care. What you do, make sure you're doing it in some form or fashion, okay? So you start here, you're gonna lunge and twist, lunge and twist. And you're there for 30 seconds. So don't be afraid if you start out jumping and after 10 seconds you're like, I can't do that anymore. That's okay, step it back. Or maybe slow down your jumps, I don't care. But go for the whole 30 seconds. All right, whatever you gotta do to keep moving for 30 seconds, that's all I want. And then you win. You're building. Remember, this is when you go 0 to the top, top to 0, and 0 to the top, top to 0 one time. All right, so there's 2 moves. You have a barbell squat and a barbell lunge. This is your leg set. So you have barbell squat, you go 1 and 1, right? So 1 barbell squat, and then you have 1 lunge, 1 lunge. 2 squats, 2 lunges on each side. Now you keep doing this for a minute, and however many times you get, that's what your top number is, all right? And then you work from your top and go to the bottom. Right, and then you go from 0 to the top and then top to the bottom all the way through for that last set, which is 2 minutes long, which you can totally do. Triceps. This is where you're doing 2 main exercises. First exercise, second exercise. The third exercise is the same version of the first with a little bit more in there, all right? So this is that clean first set, and your tricep is a clean. So remember, step position, clean it up, stand, release, stand, release, okay? Second is a push-up. We already know push-ups, so I'm not gonna go through those. Make sure you go on your feet or your knees. I don't really care, but I don't want any butts in the air. All right, so bring those hips down. Make sure those push-ups are effective. The third set in your tricep is a jump squat clean, right? So we're gonna bump it up a little bit with this clean. So now this time, we're gonna be jumping into it. So you're gonna use all of your momentum, get underneath that bar, jump back in. Get nice and low. All right, so I'm gonna show you the difference really fast. Regular clean, my feet don't leave the floor. Your jump squat clean. Right? A little bit more of a challenge, but we like that. Here's your 60-second challenge. You have a bent over row to a clean and press. So, I'm gonna start here, bench over row, 1 clean and press. Bench over row, 1 clean and press. From the side, bench over row, clean. The trick is how fast can you go for 1 minute. It's your last working set, Tabata. You made it this far. I know you can go all the way. Remember, Tabata, you have a certain amount of work, smaller amount of rest. This Tabata though, I want you to go 30 seconds. 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest, because I know you can. The first thing that we're gonna be doing is a jump squat press. So, you're gonna take a weight. Give me 2 pounds. Give me 5 pounds, give me 10 pounds, 15, 20, I don't care. Something. You're gonna be going for 30 seconds. You're gonna start here. The weight's gonna be at your chest. Your object is to squat down, and as you're jumping, press that plate into the air. Press it up, catch. Press it up. Try to get that plate to the ceiling. All right? That's your first set for Tabata. Your second thing, 2 lateral plank walks with 4 mountain climbers. So, you're gonna start here. You're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. From the side, 2 walks. 1, 2, mountain climbers. 1, 2, mountain climbers. All right, ready? All right. You made it. You made it through the workout. There's only a little bit more work that you're gonna need to go through, and that's core. And core is the most stubborn part of the body to even get rid of. That's okay. We're gonna work really hard to get rid of it, and I'm gonna show you how. You don't need to do endless crunches, right? Because crunches aren't even the thing that gives you great abs. That's all food. But we're gonna give you strong abs, okay? So, the first thing, bicycle crunch. When you lay down, pull that belly button in toward the spine. Try to make sure that belly button is gonna touch the spine. Feet are at tabletop. Your hands are by your ears. You're gonna bicycle crunch. 1 elbow to the knee, bring it back down. Elbow to opposite knee, bring it back down. And you're gonna be going for 30 seconds for this move. As fast or as slow as you need to go in order to get that elbow to the knee. The second thing, plank, foot tap, push up. So many things that we're doing. But you know what? The more muscles that we work at one time, the more calories you're gonna burn, the stronger you're gonna get, the faster. And we all like fast, don't we? So, you're gonna start here in a plank, okay? Now, get you down right here on your elbow. One hand is gonna be right here. You're gonna tap your left foot out. As you tap it out, you're gonna push up and then bring your foot back in. Tap it out, push up, bring it back in. Tap it out, push up, bring it back in. You have 10 on that side. And then you're gonna switch sides, right? So, your right hand, when you switch sides, your right hand's gonna be out, your left elbow's gonna be on the floor, both feet, right? You're gonna tap it out and push up. Bring that foot back in. Tap it out, bring that foot back in. All right, we're good so far, right? I know we are. So, next one, side plank with the hip raise. You can choose to add additional weight here if you want to. You don't need to, right? You're gonna go for 30 seconds on this one. So if you can only do it for 15 seconds, then you gotta drop the weight. It's all good. Drop the weight, I don't care. Keep going though, okay? So, side plank. Now, if you want to be on your elbow, you're gonna be right here. Both knees up, feet together, weight in the air. All right, you're gonna bring your hip down and bring it up. Bring the hip down and up. Now avoid, I don't wanna see hips falling forward, and I don't wanna see hips coming this way. Your hips should be directly up and down, okay? So you're coming straight up and down. Now if you need to modify that at all, you can put your knee on the floor, one leg on the floor, one hand by your hip, and you can raise it up. All right, whatever you need to do. If you need to start off with the regular form and then go to the moderated form, do it. But keep moving for the 30 seconds, don't stop, okay? Next one, 2 times double pulse crunch. So you can have the weight with this one. Again, if you want it, you don't need it. So you're gonna have the weight right here by your forehead. Feet are at tabletop. You're gonna double pulse crunch, 1, 2, And then you're gonna extend your arms and legs out and pulse, pulse, and bring them out. Pulse, pulse, and bring them out. All right, you can do that for 30 seconds. Now, once you've done with that, you're gonna do the core cycle twice. You're gonna do it again, right? Because what